your mouth.
Mais Maître Alex, tout le monde, on peut changer, non? Tout le monde a droit à une autre chance.
Say it again.
Je dis qu'on peut changer. Ces personnes-là dont vous êtes en train de parler, peut-être ces terroristes,
Maître
peuvent
Alex,
changer.
Are you not exaggerating? Are you not exaggerating? You are talking about
maybe 10 years. Don't talk for 10 years.
Maitre Alex, you are talking about bishops, heads of Catholic institutions across Cameroon and neighboring Equatorial Guinea and Gabon. We are not just talking about any kind of person here. People who have thousands and thousands of followers.
Mr. Lasha, the name bishop is an English word. You can call yourself a bishop. You can call yourself evangelist. I want to see what you're saying. What I'm saying, I could give you statistics, what these people, they do. Another bishop in Germany, he takes 45 million pounds to decorate the house. Most of these people are not making up in God's name. Is not a. These people, I'm not saying all. From my knowledge, I'm using generalization. The Catholic Church is a criminal syndicate. You read in God name, you look the banks, you see the corruption, you see how they abuse young children and rape them. Some of these pastors. I'm not calling them. When I was growing up, some people were lucky. We used to be mass servant. So sometimes I don't just see you and say you're holy or what. There are good people among them, but I'm talking the syndicate, the church as a whole. I'm not talking about an individual.
So they should stay quiet and watch government do what they are doing, or government officials. They shouldn't speak.
Mr. Lasha, my point is you should clean your house first. Clean your house. When you are a reverend father or a bishop, and you say you should not have children, I don't want to see them having children. They have children all over the places in Cameroon. So follow your rules. If you're not fit to be the bishop, then leave. I don't take a name. Anybody can call a name bishop. I want to see your action. Are you biased? Are you good? Are you up to the job? That's what is important. The cost of living is high. I'm saying they should take the money that they are putting in their banks and use it for the people if they care that much. Church is a charitable organization, so let them start the charity today.
Okay, Gwladys.
Ok, Maître Alex, parlons à présent des lignes 94, 65 et 57. La liste des pilleurs de ces lignes donc, est presque sortie. La météo hebdo en parle ce matin.
Yes, we can always come to the program and talk about this corruption. My problem is it Mr. Mbarga, the boss of the police in Cameroon? Are they commissioners? What do they do? Every day we come and sit, we talk. I want to hear that the police officers have arrested the people who are committing these crimes or embezzle money or do whatsoever or playing with taxpayers' money. That's what
Alex,
they are not operating the British system of government that you so imagine. You want everything in Cameroon to look like what is happening in UK.
No, I don't want. Listen, what is police? I'm talking about police. If people commit crime, the job of a police in the entire universe is almost similar. So at the end of the day, the people who run the country, they know how they run. You're right, what you're saying to some extent, in the sense that some of those crimes are committed, their bosses are the people running the country. So it's difficult to deal with certain things. I said this before on your platform. I like to copy good things. If good things are good in the UK, I will copy it. If they are good in France, I will copy it. So we cannot say, we cherry pick in Cameroon. When it comes election, we have elections in Cameroon. It's a Western thing. It's not our African thing. We have a lot of things. We choose, we cherry pick what is good. The point is, we want the best for that country, and we should select the right things for the country. When something is wrong, it is wrong. And maybe sometime, if you live in a society that almost everybody is blind, we don't see things because we are used to. That's why people pass garbages in the street. Nobody talks about it. No senator, no mayor, no parliamentarian. They don't care in that country. And there is a voice, me, the leader of British Cameroon National Party, Maitre, I care. No matter how far, what distance I am, I will fight for that country. It is my country. Nobody owns it.
Ok, Maître, comment expliquez-vous le fait que certaines personnes qui ne sont pas des fonctionnaires, qui ne sont pas membres du gouvernement, ont profité de des financements de ces lignes-là?
The volume is going down.
Yes, Gwladys is asking you that how do you understand? How come that some people were not part of government, they were able to benefit from, you know, they were able to benefit from monies coming from the budget chapters that we talked about, 57, 65, and 95.
It is very easy. Mr. Lasha, people have families. Some of these people who are in the government, they operate through their family. They create fake companies and whatsoever because they don't want to do it on their names. I'm sure it's not strange to you. You know about 40% in the Ministry of Finance. I'm sure you know that before any minister, government, or governor, or any official give contract to somebody, you have to give their own share. Those things are, I'll call it in bracket, government, private partner, family partnership, or friend partnership with people. This is how they operate. We all know these things, but because people are benefiting from it, nobody wants to talk about it. It is their sugar, it is their bread and butter, so they want it to continue. And you need somebody who is firm against corruption, firm against embezzlement. But however, sometimes in government allow people to steal. If their wages, they don't pay the civil servants or other workers enough money, what do government do? They make sure that they embezzle, they collect money where they want to collect, then they will be quiet. Because if they fight embezzlement or corruption tooth and nail, what happens? These people now who earns low salary, the government will have to maybe add their salary. So these things are important. Sometimes government, they know there's embezzlement, they allow people to embezzle. The only time they arrest people when they really embezzle in Cameroon is when you have political ambition.
Mais pourquoi laisser les gens piller les caisses de l'État, piller l'argent des Camerounais et augmenter encore les taxes pour permettre à ces personnes de continuer à voler?
They increase taxes in Cameroon because the people are mouton. Anything that they do, they say the government have done this. Then again, going back to our constitution, they will say the constitution, the people are sovereign. You're sovereign, but you have no power in decision making. It doesn't mean if I elect you as an MP, a senator, or a president, it doesn't mean you must serve that term. Sometimes they will have what they call recall. If you're not doing your job, the people can do what they call recall. As a member of parliament, they kick you out. If you're a president, we don't see you, you're invisible. Newspaper headlines say that, l'homme de l'année. When we don't even see you, when we can able to say you're l'homme de l'année, we don't even see you during 20 May, you go and march, they don't show you how you're working, but you're l'homme de l'année. And when people do those type of things, then we begin to wonder if our people have lost their brains.
Okay, Maitre Alex, we are equally receiving calls, and maybe some people want to address what you are saying there as well. Senatorial elections convened by President Paul Biya, as well as the monies that some individuals have benefited from the chapters or budget chapters that we did talk about a while ago. You can call us on the numbers that you have on the screen to tell us what you think about what we are discussing this morning on the program. Maitre Alex, we are told that doctors are at war over National Medical Council elections. The elections were supposed to have been held long ago, but it was postponed as a result of the infighting that erupted during the process.
Mr. Lasha, whether it is government, whether it's Presbyterian Church, I saw something in Douala, Christian fighting their pastor. So in Cameroon now, where there's election, people know there's money. That's what people are interested now in that our country. Where there's election, there is war.
No, we are talking about medical doctors. Maitre Alex, we are talking about medical doctors. Those who have taken up their oath to save the lives of the common man.
The medical doctors, I read some time ago, they said they owe much money or what. It's about money too. And if they're taking into consideration the upcoming election, they have to pay that debt. So you see, I've forgotten the figure, but it's a lot of money in the medical order in Cameroon. I read it. So everything leads to about money. Where there is money to be controlled, there is problem about election, who should be there. People have forgotten, especially something like the medical field, medical doctors. These are one of the most important people on earth. These people are the people who save lives, but they have forgotten about that. All of them too, they look money. That's what they are interested, because they have rules and regulation. They know how to elect, maybe is it their president or whosoever, how they call it, the person. They know it, so why they're fighting? Are they not rules? Why is it that each time there's election somewhere, they always change the goalposts? Is it because our political leaders in Cameroon, they change the goalposts, that everybody wants to change the goalposts? We see doctors changing the goalposts. We see Presbyterian Church changing the goalposts. Why are they doing this? Lack of leadership.
Lack of leadership. Okay, Gwladys.
Maître Alex, est-ce que en ce moment-ci, vous voulez nous faire comprendre qu'au Cameroun, la seule chose qui intéresse, c'est l'argent?
The problem is that's what we have done. There are few people who think about morality in Cameroon today. I'm not saying money is good. Money can solve some problem. There are a lot of people don't eat. People don't do a lot of things in the Cameroons. Money is good, but there should be a limit. There should be that morality. There should be that limit that you understand that we live as a society and everybody must look after everybody. Today, I'm sure I watched something on your program. They were showing some ladies in Douala. They say they are prostitute or whatever. They went into the property, they burned their property and were living whatever. I was saddened. Why? Is that a solution? To go where you have prostitute in a room and remove their things and burn it. What is the solution? Have you looked for a place for these ladies, young ladies, to go and live somewhere, whatever?
Good morning.
So the way we operate.
Yes, good morning.
Maitre, we have a caller. We'll come back to you. Good morning, sir. Tell us where you're calling us from. Your name?
Yeah, I'm calling from Manfred.
Yes. How is Manfred this morning?
No, we are fine.
Switch off your TV set, please. Can you switch off your TV?
I really enjoyed our program. It was very, very educating. I just feel like to call to react and also.
Unfortunately, your lines are not the best. We will not keep you, sir. Sorry about that.
I am sorry that I'm so with your program this morning. It was very educating.
Thank you.
Yes, and I'm just calling to react to the lectures concerning the church and the corruption and whatsoever in Cameroon.
Yes.
Yeah, my point is, Trump is making very good points, but I think he's taking it to an extreme. Talking about the church, you know that the priest or whoever said to the church is also a human being. Yes. And like Hebrews 5 says, a priest is a person called among men to offer sacrifice first for his sins and for the others. It does not mean that being a priest, you err or you do something that is wrong, it makes the whole church become sinful or a bad entity. Yes. You must have, even within the ranks of the disciples of Jesus, you have both ones. You have those who are not really living according to the tenets or the precepts of Christ. Does not make the apostles to be bad or the message that apostles are carrying on to be bad. Yeah, so when he raises the point that maybe if there's something that the church need to cry foul or the church need to react, it should not react because certain members in the church are not really living according to their doctrine or whatsoever.
No, he was just speaking on the basis
so
that
we need to really draw the curtain or draw the line when we are raising argument.
Okay.
Concerning a certain entity or so whatsoever, because like a human being, you must have we are striving for perfection. Yes, you must be striving for perfection. Now that though the media is crying, the church, the eyes of the media are always in the church, does not mean that the church is bad. Like I always tell people, you remove the church in the society, or you remove the priest or men of God in the society becomes totally chaotic. In fact, there was a lot of anarchy or confusion, so many things. So we need to pray for them and praise them for their own weakness and they're trying to live their life.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for contributing. That was a caller from Manfi talking about the reaction of Maitre Alex that he took it to an extreme, that trying to label men of God if they remove
Mr. Lasha,
from
Mr.
the
Lasha,
society.
I don't like you using that word men of God. Listen, what the caller just talked about, they are human beings. Human being means what? I'm telling you of priests that we know even in the West and all over the world, Catholic priests, they rape children, they do, a lot of them them have been convicted, they have gone to prison. So you are a human being. You should be allowed to commit a crime. We don't. One, what is their job?
No, he said, Maitre Alex, the caller said if they remove the church from the society, what will have will be total anarchy, disorder.
Let me tell you something. From what they call church today, I used to know about church when I'm growing up. Church today is the house of evil people, what you call church today. If church, they have morality. If they have that morality, I remember when I used to attend, Bastos Church, Reverend Bame was the pastor there. When Reverend Bame used to say certain things, which he was honest, he was calling the politician into account. Actually, was prime minister. The government started saying that your church is different because most people have to shield this corrupt politics.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm getting you.
Yes, Maitre Alex, we'll have to hold you there. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, tell us where you're calling us from.
Yes, I'm Adjan Lawrence calling from Manfred.
Yes, Manfred is up this morning. Your contribution, please.
Yeah. I just want to say that in relation to the reaction that Ndive was making to the Catholic bishops, Maitre Alex is somebody that I respect so much. I admire his contributions, especially during this program with my media prime, always anchored by Lasha closely. I respect his opinions and his presentations. He is so mature in his presentations. But I want him to know that when there is anything that concerns the church in general, and in particular the Catholic Church, the heads of the Catholic Church, from the Pope to the cardinals and the bishops, these are people that we respect so much across the globe. And for him to castigate these respectable men of the society, it makes me start getting some mixed feelings about some of his presentations. It's somebody who has always been very objective in his presentations, in his debates, in the manner in which he explains situations of the bad governance of our country.
No, he says he said that the bishops,
just like we admire him and we respect him in his presentations and his concern for our country. Let him withdraw that statement that he made about the criminality of the Catholic Church. Please, it's not a good thing for a person of his standing. Let him be that objective Barrister Alex that we admire so much. Let him know that it is not every society or not every church. The bishops or the leaders of the Catholic Church are all human beings. But the church, look at the church, and I don't think that even he himself is 100%. He has his weaknesses and he has his strength. And let us be able to project his strength. And when you look at the Catholic, the leaders of the Catholic Church, it will not be good to come out in the media like this and be saying that they are criminals. You can have individuals who have their different characters as human beings, but you don't generalize it in the church as such.
Thank you.
My take.
Thank you for calling, sir. Thank you.
I want to answer that caller. I am not the one saying it. I'm telling you that bishops, popes, they have been associated with criminals. Each day they go to prisons. Forget that you're a human being. So you cannot go to a court of law and say, oh, I killed this person, I raped this person because I'm a human being. That is no defense. You say the Pope is respected all over. Do you know why they respect them? Because you don't go and read and do your research. I repeat on your program, the Catholic Church is a criminal syndicate. If you have a Google, just Google it, the crimes of criminal or people who have been detained or imprisoned from Catholic Church. I am saying it. Listen, I'm a lawyer. I will come on this program and be making things that are libelous and defamatory that I cannot justify them. Before I say something, I know there's a proof, or else they can sue me for saying what I'm saying on this platform. So I'm saying a fact. I don't sympathize with them. You don't know why the former Pope who just passed away, why he resigned. It's because of sexual allegation in the Vatican. Read. Get a fact. I don't respect criminals. There was a very popular entertainer in the UK, Jimmy Savage. He was very popular working for the BBC. Until when he died, that's when we knew he was a pedophile. They went to his grave, they have to desecrate his grave for all those things. So people adore people sometimes because they don't know who they are. I go, I do my investigation, I know who you are. I used to be very, very religious when I was growing up. I look at the pastors, evangelists, I look at most of these people, they are 419. I've lost faith.
Maitre, from what they are saying, are you saying that in the face of injustice or what is happening in Cameroon, the bishops should stay quiet because their morals, you doubt their morals?
There's a conflict of interest. I know a lot of bishops with the government. The Catholic Church have got a lot of money, maybe even more than the Cameroon government. I know a lot of bishops. It's the state that gives them their 4x4 and everyone. So there's a conflict of interest. It is difficult to challenge the state. I'm saying, I don't want people to be doing window dressing exercise, play to the gallery. Everybody can talk.
Donc, maître, ce que vous êtes en train de proposer...
Pointing about the dirty streets in our country. Nobody does that. People are on taxpayers' money. People earn money. They see those things. Men, they urinate on this place. Nobody says anything. I am an action man. I'm not there to play to the gallery.
Maître Alex, donc ce que vous essayez de dire sur ce plateau, c'est que ces évêques-là qui se sont réunis doivent plutôt demander au pape, au Vatican, d'envoyer l'argent pour aider les populations camerounaises?
It is their money. It's not like the Vatican. Don't put it that way, sending the money. They contribute offering and most of that money goes to the Vatican. I am saying the church is a charitable organization. They should take those millions that they are putting inside the Vatican and send it to help the people. They are a charity. They should not make.
So how should they help? How should they help the situation of the rising cost of living in Cameroon? By taking money from the Vatican. If they don't call the attention of the government, how should they do it?
My problem is they can solve it without calling the attention of the government. The Vatican is richer than the government of Cameroon. They have the money, and some of those money are 419 money. I'm saying it, I'm stating it, I'm not lying. It is there on record. They should use that money to help the people. There's this book again, I've forgotten the name. You can see the Pope, most of the Pope from time immemorial, they links with criminals, they link with Hitler, all of them, those things are there, I've read those things, and you see, and when I come and say, I don't say, oh, the Pope is well respected. People on earth, they will even go and see whoever they want to see, because what? They don't do their investigation. When the Pope is going to Argentina, he's going there as the Pope. They just know, oh, it's this top person from this place coming. End of story. Do they read about him? Do they know what they do in the Vatican? Do they know they abuse children? No, most people don't know. If the people, they know the truth, they will stop supporting this criminal syndicate.
Okay, maybe we have the last caller for the day, because we are gradually coming to the end of the program, Gwladys, and of course, the caller did ask Maitre Ndive to withdraw his statement, which he says he takes responsibility for whatever thing he says on this platform, that it is on record. They can sue him. If you want to sue him, you can do that.
Effectivement, c'est heurtant pour les Camerounais qui sont fanatiques de l'Église catholique d'accepter ces allégations de Maître Alex Ndive ce matin. Mais plus qu'il a dit, l'Église catholique peut porter plainte si ce qu'il est en train de dire n'est pas correct. Alors, moi, je pense qu'à ce moment-ci, vu qu'on parle des problèmes au Cameroun, Info Matin, ce matin, nous présente le fait que, parce qu'hier, il y aurait des élections au Cameroun prochainement, en mars, le 12 mars, on ne pourra pas avoir de remaniement ministériel. Est-ce que ce sont ces élections qui bloquent le remaniement ministériel au Cameroun depuis plusieurs années?
Your question was too long.
Yeah, the question is that it's saying, Info Matin is saying this morning that because of the senatorial elections in the country, there will not be cabinet reshufflement. And Gwladys was just wondering whether the elections are really the main reason why we will not have ministerial or cabinet reshufflement in Cameroon.
The point is, what are we reshuffling, Mr. Lasha?
About ministers, of course, cabinet.
Maître Alex, les ministres.
Of course, the cabinet ministers.
And you go and reshuffle. I said Andre Bebe Aisi. It was a minister long ago. You go and arrest, you recycle, you bring the same person.
No, some ministers say they want to go on retirement. There are some who have been there for a very long time.
You don't need to say you want to go on retirement. They can just remove you and you can resign. My in-law was Secretary General in the ministry there, and he retired. Normally that post is what? The post is for what? It's a presidential appointment. But after when he turned 54, he left the office and retired. He did not wait for the president. So if somebody wants to go, they should go. They should stop pretending that they want to stay there. And at the end of the day, I'm not excited when they want to make government appointment. People go there too. They see how people steal a lot of money. Everybody is excited. Let them appoint me to go there. I know of people in Cameroon. Some of you don't know. They went and borrow money that they should appoint them as minister. They paid about 200 million.
The
when
cabinet,
they became minister, they have to take their money back.
Are you saying that the cabinet reshufflement will not have any impact on the lives of the common man?
It doesn't have any impact because it's the same people doing the same thing. Nobody cares for another person. I'm giving you example. There have been a war that have been going on in Northwest and South.
Imagine an Anglophone as a minister of finance in the country.
An Anglophone as a minister of finance.
Morning.
Or minister of defense.
Yes.
It doesn't change.
Hello?
Morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Yes, I'm Mr. Fabian calling from
Yes, your contribution.
I really like your program.
Yes, contribute.
Yes, I want to contribute for what Maitre is saying. The Maitre is saying the truth. In this country, they don't like people who say the truth. If you want to say the truth, they will call, they will condemn, they will say, or they will even kill you. Yes. The man is really saying the simple truth. John 8:32 said, I will know the truth, and the truth shall set me free. All those priests, pastors, father, they know the truth, but they don't stand for the truth. And when you want to say the truth, they will call from all angles to just criticize what you are saying, to condemn you, to say what I say is not good because I tell you. If everything is right, we'll appreciate. If it is wrong, we'll condemn. Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you for calling. Thank you. Before the caller came in, Maitre Alex, I was asking that just imagine a an Anglophone being appointed as a finance minister and also an Anglophone as a defense minister. You say the cabinet reshufflement cannot have anything.
Mr. Lasha, an Anglophone is not a manifesto.
No, I've asked a simple question. Just answer the question. No, answer the question. Maitre Alex, just answer the question. I've asked a simple question.
To do interest rate, monetary policy, but these things are not being done in Cameroon. It's being done by foreigners, CEMAC and France. So what's the essence to be a minister that you don't have power to do your job as a minister of finance? What is the job of a minister of defense? Is to defend the country. Boko Haram is there. They have been attacking the country for so long. What are they doing? So you're talking about useless posts. Those posts are there. People take those posts to steal money. They don't take those positions to construct the country. A minister of defense, what's the position? How is it important? In the Western world, it's not important. They don't even know you. But in Cameroon, it's become, we use Ministry of Defense in Africa to defend dictators.
Maître Alex, vous avez dit qu'il y a des personnes qui payent des centaines de millions pour être nommés ministres. Est-ce que vous avez les preuves de ce que vous êtes en train de dire?
I did not call name because I keep it private for the moment. I'm telling you how it works. I say there are people who borrow money, 200 million francs CFA. Then they gave a certain person in the presidency. That person, I can give you a hint, the person is no longer alive today. When they give you the money, they put you a minister, you borrow money from Tongting. Then after that, when you're a minister, you have to make sure you get your money back that you've borrowed from people. That is how it works. A system that is rotten, corrupt, and a thing that it's a disgrace that people know about this. Nobody care about it.
So how do you get rid of the system? Each day you keep talking about the system is corrupt, it is rotten.
How do you get rid of the system? By making sure that in 2025, Maitre Mola is the next president of the Cameroon.
How would that happen?
It will happen because there's a procedure how you do it. There's a procedure. Okay. And I'll follow that procedure.
Okay, Maitre Alex.
Thank you, televiewers of Media Prime Television. It's on that funny note, let me put it that way, that we end today's edition of the program, produced for us by Christain, Tebong, Gwladys Bomotonguina, myself, Lasha Kingsley. We were here for the presentation, hoping to be with you tomorrow for another edition of the program. Do have a great week ahead. Bye-bye.
Have you been considering giving your face a facelift? Relax, cause we got you all covered. Get the latest brands of Brazilian, Peruvian, Vietnamese, Indian, and all other human hair types as from the grade 12A.